In 1927, Joan Miró was 34 years old. In an interview, he expressed his wish to assassinate painting. He started by questioning painting procedures. He worked directly on the raw canvas. Sometimes a white stain gives the impression the canvas has not been entirely prepared. There are planes of colour, and also lines which recall the part behind, the stretcher frame. He soon put aside his brushes, paints and canvases and started to experiment with other materials. The first examples of his assassination of painting are the Spanish dances, which feature highly unusual materials. The dancer's head is made with sandpaper. The body is reduced to a taut cord, and the crotch is represented by a wooden draftsman's triangle. In Monroch, he experimented with everyday papers. He cut out simple shapes roughly and glued them to make collages. With a pencil, he marked out lines which related the blocks of colour and structured the composition. Miró placed two essential features of painting in question: the representation of reality and its two-dimensional nature. In his constructions, he did away with any realistic effect and sought a third dimension by superimposing pieces of wood and nails. New materials were added to his work, among them pieces of rubbish. He also started to insert painted motifs on equal terms with the objects. 3 years after stating that he wanted to assassinate painting, Miró produced his personage with umbrella. With this work, to some extent, he returned to representation. There is no paint, and unlike previous pieces, the objects are no longer tied to a flat backing, but attached to one another. The title suggests, once more, a real situation.